Okay, we are back. It is Friday, June 27th, 2025. Despite the unfortunate week we've been having so far, today we made it all back. This is my first trade of the day. I took it off of a 5-minute inverse for value gap, and I wanted to see these highs, these recent highs from pre-market. And coming into this trade, my confluences were we swept some equal lows, and we also had a huge wick out of a 1 hour for value gap. Just a really good trade. We also inverse first presented on the 1 minute, but yeah, to the left it was pretty easy. It was low resistance liquidity for the most part. Break even was at a good spot. It was a great trade. For some reason, I did get stopped out at break even after the partial, but I just re-entered. It was practically the same RR when I re-entered, so because I think I went break even a little bit early, but yeah, with all that being said, I'm glad to have finally gotten a green day today. And not only a green day, but I won 2 trades today. So this was my first trade, 2 partials and then a full TP hit. And then my second trade was 2 partials and then a stop in profit. So super happy with ending the week like this. You can see I moved break even down. There was a 15-minute SIBI there, acting as a speed bump for us. So I didn't want, for whatever reason, us to completely reverse off of it. Not that it was likely, but just to be safe, I wanted to reduce risk as much as I could, so I went break even there. It didn't really end up mattering in the long run, but in hindsight, it would have just been easier to leave my break even where it was, and just trust the confluences and the target that I had, rather than kind of, I don't know, being fearful of a 15-minute inversing us. So plus that speed there just gave me more confidence to bring it to break even. I figured with that speed, if we get a good close, there's no reason for us to go down, but we did. And you can see that was that. I was kind of just waiting to see for a little bit, and then checking the different time frames, and then once we started going back up, I was like, okay, this is pretty obvious. So I just sent a pretty tight stop, but then I reset my limits. First break even was really fast, which was at this spot where I had my original break even, which is where I should have just left it before. And then we just shot up, and it only took about, I don't know, 25-30 minutes this trade. So I'm pretty happy with it. ES was way above us though, so I was kind of trailing stop loss just because of that. So if it did inverse off of ES taking the highs, then at least we would still get something out of the trade, rather than just getting stopped at break even. But I didn't follow super tight, which worked out, and we went and hit full TP anyway. So happy about this one. It was about 38 points after the re-entry. yeah, not too bad. Macro was really helping it, helping us during this trade. Once we hit macro, it was like super obvious. And then here's the next trade. This trade, I don't know why it's so zoomed out, but you can see my second trade. Might have to zoom in a little bit, but I was just going long. We had come up past the first trade, kind of rebalanced, and then we had a breaker block that was disrespected during the trade, and then we swept sell side, and we were bouncing up a 5-minute with an SMT. We came up, then back down, and then back up. We created an order block and a change in structure, and then yeah, it was a pretty good trade. ES was ahead of us still though, so we ended up coming back and I got stopped out in profit. But that was my Friday, up about $500. Great way to end the week.